way. Give us an update on Zach Knight.
Yeah, I mean, Zach suffered the ligament damage, as we know. It's not as severe as we first thought, but certainly, bad enough to keep him out for a period of time. There's severe swelling in the area, so I think we'll know better in 7 to 10 days when the swelling comes down to actually pinpoint in terms of a time scale. But I think it's fair to say it'll be 4 to 6 weeks, which is a terrible loss for, first and foremost, for Zach, because he's played every game for me since I came to the football club over a year ago. He's been outstanding as a player and as a man, and the sooner we get him back the better. So we're obviously, it is a blow, there's no doubt about it, but we wish him a speedy recovery.
But in saying that 7 to 10 days for swelling to come down, it's going to be later rather than sooner, isn't it, by the sound of it?
Well, as I said, it could have been a lot worse, and when you see the actual injury itself, I have to say first and foremost it was an unbelievable tackle he had to redeem what looked a goal scoring opportunity for Everton, and that's just the man he is. He's never ever thinking about himself, but only thinking about the team, and that's the type of players we have at the football club. And but as I said before, it could have been a lot worse, and I'm sure when he's back fit and strong, then you'll see him playing at the same standard as he has every game for me.
And for you, the silver lining must be David Weiss. I mean, he slotted in so well on Sunday. I mean, you just thought he'd played 10 or 15 games for Bolton rather than 2. Yeah,
I think that happens. Obviously, when somebody receives an injury or whatever, then it opens the door for somebody else. And obviously, with Zach being injured, David stepped into the breach, and he showed the quality that we believe he has. That's why we brought him to the football club. I mean, I'd said in January when we signed him, we had to get another quality player, recognising that in Gary Coyle and Zach Knight, I think I have 2 outstanding centre-backs, and David Weiss comes into that category as well. I mean, people put 2 and 2 together at that time and come up with 25 million, I think, for Gary Cahill thinking, and there was never, as I said before, that was never the intent. What we had to do was build up our squad, given that we had 15 players for a period of games over the British Premier League at Christmas and New Year. We managed to do that, obviously with David coming in, with the signing of Daniel Sturridge on loan from Chelsea, with Chung Yong Lee coming back from the Asian Games. Tamir Cohen's now back with us after obviously the sad loss of his dad. So bit by bit we're building the group up, and that's what we'll need for the rest of the season.
But in terms of those 2 centre-backs, Weiss and Cahill, I know that there probably aren't 2 more mobile centre-backs perhaps in the Premier League.
Well, I believe that they have terrific ability. You're right, they have tremendous mobility, they have real desire, they're very young, and they'll continue to get better. And so we were excited at the signing of David Weiss, and we said at the time, he knew that given the partnership that Gary Cahill and Zach Knight had, that he was going to have to be patient and bide his time until he got his opportunity. He showed in the cup game when he made his debut against Wigan. He was outstanding that day. Stepped in there again, and we have real belief in him. And it'll be up to David now to now that he's got that jersey, to do everything he can to hold on to it.
I think you said on Sunday, you got through that period of kind of scratching around for players in January, but you looked at that bench on Sunday. You've left people out. You feel as though you've actually got a squad now, don't you?
Yes, I believe we have. We're still not blessed with huge numbers, but I think we have the numbers that we like working with, that adds real competition to the team. And that being said, we want to win this FA Cup title again. We want to progress. But as I sit here just now, I envisage that we'll make 6 changes from the team that started against Everton. 1 for freshness, and 2 for the opportunity for those players I believe that are good enough to be in the starting 11 to show their quality.